Shalom. All praises go to the Most High. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Double honors unto the elder apostles, a great millstone, for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. Shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Right. Now, I wanted to do a quick video about this verse right here. Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is abomination to Yahawah, but a just weight is his delight. Now, the balance is talking about money, and the weight is also talking about money, which goes into measurements of, gold, silver, and stuff like that. For example, I didn't even set it up. Gold and silver, for example. Now, it says here a false balance. Now, the word balance is this, and the word weight is this. Now, balance is Hebrew 39:76. Which is Zana. Yeah, that's it. Ma'azanayam. Right, scale, balance, scales, balances. Dual, scales, balances, pair, balances, scales, goes into this. So ancient scales. This is it. This is what it's talking about. So it's talking about money, meaning if you basically defraud people, you're an abomination. You are an abomination, because it's used nowadays for, you need to be balanced in everything in life. You can use that, but it's not talking about that. So don't. It's not that you're gonna get confounded, but let's say somebody comes up and talks to you and says, "Hey, that's not what it's talking about," then you shouldn't be going like, "No, that is what it's talking about." It's actually talking about money, but you can apply it to the other things that we use it for nowadays, which is, don't be too over righteous and don't be too wicked, which I'll get a scripture actually that shows you that. Now, this is Hebrew 68, which is stone, large or small, stone material, tablets, hearts. Stones is talking about, money, weights. Rough polish, collect stones. Or rock, both stones, of gold and silver. Now it says, they say in dual, both stones of gold and silver. So this is talking about another measurement, which is weight, which is another form of money, right? So it says, a false balance is abomination to Yahweh, but a just weight is his delight. Just be honest with money and stuff like that, Leviticus 19:35. Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment, in mediard, in weight, or in measure. Now, what is mediard? Mediard goes into Hebrew 40:60. Measurement, stature, size, also goes into, portion of money and stuff like that. Tribute is also money. Tribute, an act, statement, or gift that is intended to show gratitude, respect, or admiration. Payment made periodically by one state or ruler to another. That's tribute, is payment going into money again. Just balances, just weights, a just ephod. Now, what is an ephod? Money. Wait. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know it has something to do with measurement. How you spell it? What? It has something to do with measurement. Now, where is it again? Leviticus 19 and 36. Here, Hebrew 37 and 4. Hebrew 37 and 4. Ephah. A dry measurement of quantity equal to 3 Cs, 10 omers, the same as the liquid measure bath, 9 imperial gallons. Respectable for measure. Receptacle for measuring or holding that amount. It goes yet again in measurements. Right. This could be like water, or I have no idea what this is. Jeez. Oh yeah, powder. Like units. You know. Unit to you. She measurement. Yeah, it goes into like, a she of weed or a she of flour. Yeah, flour here. A she of flour. Yeah, I was just, omers. Goes into the same thing. Flour and stuff like that. Water. Got the she of flour and omer of flour, or you got the she of water or omer of water. Right, so that's with measurements again. And then you have a just hin shall ye have. What is hin again? Now, Hebrew 1969. Another measurement, liquid. Right, so this is basically just measurements. Shall ye have? I am Yahawah, your power, which brought you out of the land of Egypt. Right, Deuteronomy 25 and 13. Thou shalt not have thy bag diverse. Wait, a great and a small. So you're not supposed to be doing these type of actions and stuff like that. Don't be a scam artist neither. you know, don't steal or defraud your brethren or any people at that. Not even heathens, man. You know. Ecclesiastes 7 and 16. Now this is actually the scripture that we should be using to show concerning the false balance, which is being used nowadays for don't be too over righteous and don't be too over wicked. Just be balanced in life itself. You can still, like I said, you can still use that, but it's talking about money. Now here's the one that's actually supposed to be used when you was actually using this one. Ecclesiastes 7 and 16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself overwise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Right. How could you destroy yourself by being over righteous? Now we know that in the Pesach on sorry, not the Pesach, that's the Passover. I mean the Sabbath. It says in Exodus 35 and 5. 3. Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day. So you're not supposed to light a fire on the Sabbath day. So how would you then be over righteous? By, for example, if you're really trying to say like, yo, I'm never going to use a light upon the Sabbath day. Okay, so now let's say you come home at night, because you might say like, oh, okay, I'll just turn the lights on before the sun goes down and then I keep a light on and stuff like that. Okay, cool. So what about if you come home late at night one day Especially in the winter time when the sun goes down about like 5 o'clock or whatever. It's dark, so it goes down about like 16:40 or something. 60, just this half past four, right? A half an hour before 5 o'clock. It's kind of already dark, right? How you gonna turn the lights on? Because this is fire. You're kindling a fire, and if you're saying that this isn't fire, touch it. And by the way, nowadays you got lamps that don't heat up. Okay, cool. What about when you turn on the hot water? Did you know that when you turn on the hot water, a fire is heated somewhere in the house? A fire heater. Did you know that? So if you want to be over righteous and destroy yourself, you're gonna be like, okay, cool. So now I will never use hot water no more upon the Sabbath day. That's destroying yourself, man. That's literally destroying yourself, right? And it says here, be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Don't be too smart with things, man. Don't trying to be too smart. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Be not over much wicked, neither be thou foolish. So don't be too wicked and don't be too stupid. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? Let's give another example of being too, you just being foolish. Let's say a man has a girl and that's not his virgin. He just met her and he's with her for, it doesn't matter, maybe 1 year or maybe 10 years. It doesn't matter, right? But he's with her. But now you come in and oh, we are all adulterers anyway, so you know I could just have sex with her. No, you can't do that. Because the scripture does say that if that's not your wife, from like, if you didn't break her virginity, right? If you didn't, pop her cherry, break her virginity, if you say it like that. If you didn't do that, then that's not technically, officially, that's actually not your wife. You basically committed adultery by having her, because she's not with the one no more that broke her virginity, if you say it like that, right? So now you would then say, if you're foolish, you would say like, well, we're all adulterers anyway, so I might as well have sex with her. I mean, like, it doesn't really matter, right? No, now you're being too foolish, man, and wicked at the same time. But more foolish, man. That's like real stupid, you know. Actually, that's wicked and foolish. It's both of them. But then yeah, basically that's it. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? Right, that's the example concerning that. So yeah, if you want to be of if you want to have this if you don't want to have a false balance, actually this is the scripture for it. I think there are more, but I can't think of one right now, but this one is a very good one. And this over here is talking about money, but like I said, yeah, you can, if you a false balance is abomination with Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, meaning you need to be balanced with everything in life itself. That's true, but individually is talking about money. But just like how the scriptures are, you have multiple there can be multiple explanations to a scripture. Just like, for example, the thing with the light bulb I just pulled here. And another thing of not being over righteous is, yeah, I don't know. I can't think of something right now. But yeah, basically that's it. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.